heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he thumps it clear. Danilo gets a cross in. Is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo. Oh, nice touch. Diop. Hakimi. Diop. El Ainawi. Diop. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Hakimi played up towards the front line. Gabriel, aim forwards. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. So who's he picking out? Brahim Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. Casemiro looks to the other side. Over to the left. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Riyad. Unahi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Mazraoui. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neymar. Casemiro. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Great work on the overlap. Oh, some tackle that. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. Oh, it's come to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar spread out to the left. Proves too strong. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hangs in a cross. Danilo getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Strong running down that left flank. And he shoots! He wasn't that far away.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
They've played it short. Pings in across. Deftly away.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Aimed in towards a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, can he get onto this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hakimi shifted upfield. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Gets it away. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Ball's played through. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle, and that's aimed into the middle. Brahim Diaz. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Marquinhos with the clearance. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Nasraoui. Riyad. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Now he's off and running. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Oh, he's dealt with that well. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary, and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Mazraoui. Out towards the flank. Mazraoui. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi flings it across. It's really well cleared. Brahim Diaz does really well to win the ball there. That's an excellent interception. Alisson getting this one clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Diaz. Rafinha. Gabriel. Marquinhos.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Brahim Diaz has been caught there, it's a foul. Brilliant save from Alisson! He's in plenty of space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Can he deliver? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Hakimi, and it's played forward. Casemiro is there, and he can get that clear. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. And they can counter here. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Unahi. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Tries to get it clear. Riyad, aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. That is lovely. And it's Hakimi. That's good play. Tries to cross. Climbs up big! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first.
Morocco, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the right. Danilo. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rafinha. And it's Casemiro. Danilo with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. Tries a deft little ball. Goes for a shot! Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's Hakimi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Showing good feet. The cross. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Neymar. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Riyad, gently done. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui drives forward on the overlap. Rafinha gets in to thwart him. And they've got rid. Mazraoui. Unahi. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Over to the left. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Casemiro, and it's played forward. That looks a cracking ball. Rafinha. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Diop, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danilo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Casemiro. Marquinhos spread out to the left. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha played out to the left flank. El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards. Hakimi. He is through here. Hakimi played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Casemiro. Danilo. And he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Do have a chance to counter here. Ainaoui. And it's Hakimi. Marquinhos can get it clear. Vinicius Junior. No way through there. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diop. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Casemiro. Casemiro shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, gently done. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was venomous. And it's played forward. Gabriel. Casemiro. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Danilo is fouled. Marquinhos, and it's Guimaraes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Morocco go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gabriel. Danilo. Rafinha. And that's going to be a goal kick. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's nice. Riyad gets it clear. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Now this could... And he'll shoot here! And one more try! He scores! Brazil are back in business. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha knocks it out wide. It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Riyad, aim forwards. Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. Neymar, Danilo, Rafinha, oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior, Danilo, Matheus Cunha, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lobbed in behind. He can get that clear. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gabriel. Rafinha. Casemiro spread out to the left. El Ainawi. Picks it up out wide. Hakimi. That looks a good cross. Bruno Guimaraes, Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, oh, good spread. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Played out wide. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Danilo. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha. Neymar. Defending of the desperate variety. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looks to the other side. Danilo. Casemiro. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Mazraoui. Mazraoui goes on a charge down the left. Purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's one-on-one! Rafinha! And that would have been some goal.
Rafinha just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Brilliantly cut out. Riyad. Unahi. Diop. Out to the right. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Danilo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Riyad. Mazraoui chips it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Clipped into space. Gabriel makes the interception.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No foul, says the referee. Diop. And it's played forward. El Ainaoui.
Morocco may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Neymar. Gabriel, gently done. Played out to the right. Matheus Cunha. Danilo, that's a delicate pass. He's having a shot! Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Mazraoui. Mazraoui going full tilt down the left. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Diop. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Danilo. Now here's the delivery. That had too much on it. Unahi. Mazraoui. Riyad. Diop. That's a sharp pass. Gabriel. Aim forwards. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Diop tries to clear. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Alainawi, gently done. And here's Brahim Diaz. A chance to play it in. Hit. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Lofted upfield. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played in by Mazraoui. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's heaved it away. Mazraoui. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's play. Oh, what a climb! Bruno Guimaraes gets rid without sophistication. Riyad. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to clear it. And it's Mazraoui. Time to deliver. Mazraoui puts the ball in. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. It's out for a goal kick. Brahim Diaz. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Brahim Diaz. It's a mighty effort! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a quick ball upfield. Rafinha, now he's off and running. El Ainawi. 75 minutes played. Mazraoui. Unahi.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's played forward.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mazraoui. Unahi. Over to the left. He's through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Marquinhos looks to the other side. Played down the flank. Played back in. Played with finesse. Mazraoui attempts a clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Brahim Diaz. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Mazraoui. Matheus Cunha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bruno Guimaraes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Matheus Cunha, and the counter is on. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Neymar, and it's Danilo. Danilo looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Casemiro, Rafinha. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries a measured ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Danilo. Unahi wins the duel this time. Hakimi. Hakimi shifted upfield.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Danilo. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Neymar. And it's Casemiro. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's onto it in a flash. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Hakimi. Unahi. Steaming on goalwards.